Dave,
Hey, Joshua.
bro, you're looking clear. You're sounding clear.
Yeah, it's all the Oxy clean I've been using on my face. Oh, you mean the internet? Yeah. That's getting better, getting there.
It is. Dave, I just started the show over because I didn't have your channel recording. So,
But I mean, of course,
so
professional broadcasters, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, yeah. This is how we do it on the Lootcast. So this is, I'm making sure at least. I'm making sure. So
All right,
we
I'm,
just,
I'm
we just,
recording now,
we
right?
just do it live. We're good, man. We're good. That was
Believe it, we'll do it live.
we just transitioned into actually into actually recording. So, um, you know how this thing starts.
You got it, man. The Lootcast starts now.
What is going on? Welcome to episode 120 of the Lootcast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, the co-host, Dave, aka Guardian Outpost. How the heck are you, man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Internet is slowly getting there. Josh is telling me, you're telling me how clear and crystal clear I sound. Good. I've been battling my ISP for over a month now, so we're getting there, man. But started a new job. Excuse me, started a new job at in a radio station. So things are looking up.
Oh,
Things are coming up, Millhouse.
there we go. There we go. Beard's looking on point too, man. Yeah,
I just
boy.
shaved the neck beard. That's
That
all.
boy.
Well, I took a trimmer to the neck beard. I haven't completely done a razor to the neck beard, but the other day I took a little trimmer to the neck beard there, so it looks a little better.
There you go. Awesome. Well, hey, before we jump into talking about Destiny and Twitch, let's get a quick word from our sponsors. If you'd like to get yourself a free audiobook from Audible, go to audibletrial.com/thelootcast. And there you can pick from one of over 30,000 books. You sign up. The first month is free. After that, it's $14.99 a month. And you can quit at any time, and you get to keep all of the books that you purchase. So you also save 30% on every book you purchase while you are a member. So audibletrial.com/thelootcast. OP seat. That's the chairs we are sitting in right now that we are comfortable, great lumbar support, comfy pillow. opseat.com. If you want to save yourself $10 on your purchase of an OP seat, which we highly recommend, go to opseat.com. Use coupon code GO. That's coupon code GO. So, let's talk about Destiny. We got a little bit of news from TwitchCon about Destiny 2 and the seasons that are coming our way. And we're actually going to look at a post from our friends at Mulehorn Gaming. They do the Analog Attack podcast, and they have a post here just kind of just talking about what's happening with Destiny 2. So we're gonna look at it and just give them a quick little plug. So make sure to go check out mulehorngaming.com.
Great dudes. Met those guys at PAX South 2 years ago. They're amazing guys. Well, Mulehorn's amazing guy, and they're all amazing guys. So be sure to check them out. Mulehorngaming.com.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They are great dudes. So, the article starts off with Destiny 2 Guardians are struggling to find purpose in the game's endgame content. And that's not a joke. Where are you at, Dave, right now?
I am not playing Destiny. I'm not playing Destiny right now. I know the PC just came out today, but I'm not gonna be playing PC for a while. I'm not gonna be playing PC for a while, but I'm in the same boat. Reset day is today, and I did not feel an urge to turn on my PlayStation 4 or my Xbox One and jump onto Destiny and play. I am like, there's 0 point for me to get on there. So yeah, I'm still struggling to find struggling to find Endgame. I haven't completed the raid, and it's not bothering me as much as it did before. Like, it used to bother me before. Like, when the normal mode raid came out, it bothered me that I hadn't finished it. So I had to, the next day, I had to get on there and finish it. So I was able to finish it. I got on day one to do the prestige mode raid. We went through it. It was difficult, but really no different than the normal mode, and I just don't feel like getting back on, and I just don't feel like getting back on and playing it. I'm not itching to try to play it like I did before. So that's where I'm at right now with Destiny 2. Once I get my hands on a D2, once I do get my hands on D2 PC, we'll do all that stuff. We'll grind our power level. We'll go through the story campaign again. But I'm in no rush to start a second character on Xbox. I'm in no rush to start a third character on PS4. I'm just kind of like, right now, I'm not playing Destiny. I took my PS4 home with me. I find myself playing MLB The Show. That's what I'm playing at home.
Someone in chat here says, play Cuphead.
I really gotta get my hands on Cuphead. I do. I gotta get my hands on Cuphead, and there's lots of games that I want to finish that I never got a chance to get back to and finish. I want to get into Fortnite, and there's nothing to do right now in Destiny 2. You reach power level 305. With one character, the next character you're gonna get power level 305 pretty quickly, and then the third one after that. But I don't find myself. I haven't made it to the new lighthouse now, aka the Butthole. I haven't made it there yet. I don't find myself in any rush to try to get there.
Is that the official name? I thought it was the Spire.
I played one day of Iron Banner. And I was like, all right, I guess this is enough. That was enough for me. There just isn't. And I know there wasn't a lot of stuff to do D1 Vanilla Destiny either, but there was stuff to do. Like you could still, run the raid and get different types of weapons with different types of roles and different types of things to do. And the weekly was nice and rewarding. The weekly strike was nice and rewarding. The weekly nightfall was whatever, but yeah, man. I mean, I don't mean to kill the game for anybody. That's just the way I am right now. This morning, when my wife left from work and I was home alone and I had nothing to do, I didn't want to. Destiny 1, when my wife would leave for work, I'd instantly jump on my Xbox and start playing Destiny. Destiny 2, I'm like, yeah, it could wait. I could wait.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. And I wonder if, look, we kind of preface all this stuff every week. Like, we don't like hate Destiny. We don't hate anybody at Bungie.
I'm not done with the game. Like so many people on Twitter just trying to get attention. I'm done with Destiny, and yet you see them online playing Destiny. I'm not done with Destiny 2 at all. I'm anxious. I anxiously await to hear what they say in November. I know that they've been waiting for the PC to come out so they can the PC game, the PC launch to come out, and they want to make sure everything's running smoothly for the next week, and then they can start concentrating on what they got for us in November. So I anxiously await what's happening in November. Right now, there's nothing.
There's no carrot.
There's no carrot.
Yeah, I had a Game Freak, a guy, one of my mods in the Loot Clan was texting me this morning, and that's what I told him. I said, "There's just no carrot right now." That, to me, my new expectation for Destiny is, I will play it when new stuff drops, and when I'm bored, I'm gonna stop playing it. I'm not gonna talk poorly about it. I don't need to do any of that. It's not like it doesn't affect me poorly or in a good way, a bad way to speak poorly of the game. I played it. I had fun. I'm going to walk away. I'll be back. Mm-hmm. We'll keep talking about it. We're going to keep talking about Twitch stuff, like we're just going to keep on cruising with this podcast. Who knows what's going to actually happen? We may talk about other looter shooters. We got Anthem coming out, right? We've got Borderlands 3 at some point. Like, who knows? Who knows?
I'm with you there, too. I'm never going to trash Destiny 2. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not going to trash that. Just like I don't trash The Division. If you still play The Division, play The Division.
Colt says, I will hold myself to a boycott of Destiny on October 30th to show my disappointment because of the Festival of the Lost. Doesn't mean that I hate the game, but I think the Festival of Lost expectations weren't met.
Oh man! Although Deej did say possibly it could come back at some form, maybe next year, but this year it didn't come out. It didn't come out this year because it was too close to the PC release, and they didn't want to do that. But yeah, if you're still playing Destiny and you love Destiny, I'm not gonna be like, well, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. Also, I'm at a different point in my life now than when I was at D1. When D1 came out, I wasn't a streamer. I didn't start streaming until close to the end of House of Wolves and almost to the beginning of Taken. So, back in those days, I played Destiny when I got home from work, and I played every day. I did play every day though. I played Destiny when I got home from work, and I would play a lot, and I played a lot on the weekends. And I always felt, but then again, I always felt like I had a lot of stuff to do. I always felt like I had a lot of stuff to do. There was always an exotic I was chasing. There was always a gun I was chasing. In the raid, the token system just seems boring. And you know what happened to me on PS4? I was chasing the raid rocket launcher, chasing the raid rocket launcher. I ran a raid the other day. I finally got the raid rocket launcher. It was awesome. It felt great. Yes, I cheered. I log on to Xbox One. I get into the tower. There's a message waiting for me at the clan, Soraya, the clan lady. I get up to her. Guess what was waiting for me there? The raid rocket. So that feeling I got on PS4 was completely taken away on Xbox One. I run to Soraya, like, oh, what does she have for me? Oh, Raid Engram. Okay. Oh, the rocket launcher. Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
there goes that.
Yeah.
There goes that journey that I did on PS4. I'm not gonna be able to do that same journey here on Xbox One. There's just no end game right now.
And see, I'm in a different boat because, like, for me, I'm not enjoying that raid whatsoever. It just did not do anything for me, and the loot in it I could kind of care less about. Like, I feel like something you said earlier, how like we would just play Destiny 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think there were many factors in that. I think there were, at first, a lack of games, and then became the growth of this community and watching it come together and watching people come together and watching communities be built around streams and seeing people on a regular basis and growing relationships on Twitter and that kind of stuff. All with the expectation that this game was going to get better, right? It was always just wait and see. And look, The Taken King was a ton of content. Yeah, did they leave a bunch of storylines open and didn't complete them? Like, what happened to the queen? What happened to her brother? That kind of stuff. Like, it's odd that this stuff we aren't finding out about this stuff. When Destiny 2 dropped and the hype died down and the new car scent went away, at the end of the day, we were left with a game that doesn't have as much draw as the first game did. And that's just the way it is. We played a lot of Destiny 1. So unless this game came out like the completely remade Corvette or whatever, you know what I'm talking, like when the model changes and it's like, look at how sweet this thing is now. It didn't. This is somewhat like a Destiny 1.5. I'm not saying that makes it horrible and you shouldn't play it, but when things that were in a game that allowed us to have that carrot, that thing to do, those different roles, they were simple little game designs that allowed us to want, that helped us to want to keep going in and doing strikes, that kind of stuff. That's gone. There's very little rewarding about taking those tokens and getting an item. Like the first few days after I hit the level where you start getting legendaries to drop, it was like, oh, I have that. Oh, I have that. Oh, I have that. I have that. Oh, I have that. And I mean, look, a few things that really need to happen with this game is exotics just need an overhaul, period. They need to feel exotic. Mida, as much as everybody hates it, is really the only true exotic in this game because it's the gun that people want to use because it is OP. Other exotics should have that similar effect. I'm not saying that we need to create the exotics that are completely overpowered, but it should be a struggle for us to decide which exotic we want in which slot because they are all so good. And that's not the case. And we saw that happen with D1. Like, you know, Mida, The Last Word, a lot of those guns were used for a season because they were awesome. But at the same time, people complain, well, maybe all exotics need to be awesome. I want it to be a tough choice if I go, man, do I want Mida or do I want something in my energy slot that's just as amazing? But that's not the case right now. People end up going with legendaries because they end up being better than any exotic that we are given. And that's not right. And so there should be an excitement with hunting for exotics when they just feel like a gold purple. That's all it feels like. There's nothing that exciting about them.
And something you said earlier was, you know, you get a legendary and you already got it. With D2, yeah, you already got it. Just trash it. You already have it. D1, if you got the same gun, oh, wait a minute, this gun might have a better roll than that other gun. Like, let me look at this Ayazuna. Oh, this Ayazuna is way better than the current Ayazuna I have. Goodbye, old Ayazuna, or use the old Ayazuna to roll it into another gun. And then you could probably get a better Ayazuna, or you get a better this, a better that. There's none of that in D1. You get a good, the only thing you could do is, okay, you could change the elemental damage on it if you want to, if you have the mod. If you have the mod. Look at that auto rifle that everybody's talking about, the Uriel's gift. Yeah, it's got the exact same roll every single gun. So once you got a Uriel's gift, you have every single Uriel's gift. But you can, of course, you know, like I said, change the element on it if you need to, and if you have enough mods. And I know plenty of people that have been playing the game a lot that have way too many mods, so they could do that. They could do that over and over. But
well, the other issue to me is what's happening is they've done some things by taking these rolls away from guns. By taking the different rolls away from guns, you lose any of the excitement of what was in that gun. Okay, I can see that this gun popped, but is it the god roll? Right? There was two elements there. So now that's gone. And then the other thing they've done is they've made it to where you can only upgrade that, like, or level up that gun if you have the same gun already. So if you have an auto rifle, the only way you can get that auto rifle to your highest level is to infuse another auto rifle, right? This to me seems like a way of just padding longevity. Why can't I just take whatever kinetics I have and infuse them so that I can get the highest level gun at that moment?
They did the same thing with gear. Like, you need Warlock gear, must be infused into Warlock gear. Same with Titan, same with Hunter. Yeah, that's just padding. That's just padding the grind. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because what was so fun was like a 2-level like jackpot when you take an engram to the Cryptarch has now lost all of its luster altogether, and this is supposed to be a loot-based game. Like, we're supposed to be going after loot. Loot doesn't seem to matter. Like, not a lot seems to matter, and it's really unfortunate. And hey, you know what?
We're supposed to go after loot, but then there's other people that can go after loot for you. So if you're in a good clan, you can get yourself a good Trials auto. You can get yourself a good Raid auto because it's already there waiting for you. Because Josh did all the work. Now Guardian gets the rewards. You know what I mean? So they've even killed that. You know, and there's some people out there that don't care. They just want the loot. Yeah, I got the loot. But
again, I don't mind that system, but we need about 5 times the loot that we actually have right now. Like, I almost feel like the loot pool of Destiny 2 between the whites, the greens, and the blues, they should make legendary versions of every one of those guns, on top of them being a white, a blue, and a green.
They're called reskins. You could get a reskin version of that same gun in legendary version. You know,
like I remember that's really the case right now. Like that is what they've done.
Well, I was running through the campaign mode, and an auto rifle dropped for me. A blue auto rifle dropped for me. It was a Doctrine of Passing skin. It was a Doctrine of Passing auto rifle, but it was blue. Oh yeah, I've noticed it that you got blue versions of a gun, and you got a common version of a gun, and then a legendary will drop, and it's the same. It's not the same name. But there are skins, man. There are we need more vault space.
Some Gold says, "Whoa there, N64 Josh. I need more vault space before we need more loot." Just saying. Look, is this Bungie's way of saying, "Hey, you guys complained about vault space for so long. We're just going to give you so little loot that you won't need to fill a vault." You know, I'm being salty and I'm joking, but what is it going to take for you? And chat, I'm asking you guys too, because a lot of you guys are agreeing with me that you're like, hey, this is not the game I was expecting. You know, some of this stuff's dead, you know, whatever. What is it that needs to happen to get you playing this game as much as you did with Destiny 1? What is it for you, Dave?
They need to bring back some of the stuff that we had in Destiny 1. I mean, I still don't understand why strike-specific gear has been taken away. You know, why don't they bring back give us a horde mode? Give me a horde. Man, there's 2 stages that you can use horde mode in the raid. I don't know if you've played the raid. When you're going from room to room and encounter, if you decide not to go in the underbelly, you decide to go back out to the Castellum and then fight all those guys and then get into a room, they could use that as a horde mode. They could use the homecoming. As horde mode. But yeah, more loot, like actual more loot that makes a difference. Not just cosmetic stuff. Cosmetic stuff is not going to bring me back. It's not going to, well, listen, if it brings people back and it gives me more people to play with, then I'm all for that. Cause to me, I don't get excited for shaders. I don't get excited for shaders. I don't get excited for a long time. On D1, I used to run around shaderless, and a buddy of mine said, "Dude, you need to put a shader on." I'm like, "Why?" Because your Guardian looks like crap. I'm like, "What does it matter? What does it matter if my Guardian looks like crap? What am I? It's the fashion police around here." But they just, you know, I don't even know, Josh. I mean, I need to know what's coming. I need to know what's coming. You know, doesn't have to be necessarily another raid. I'm hearing that the challenge modes on raids will drop gear if you do the challenge. So in the raid coming up, they're bringing up challenge mode. Challenge mode and raid is coming up soon. Optional challenge modes are coming up soon. They are. Deej already said that when you complete the challenge, a piece of gear will drop. That's cool. All right, that's cool. So, you know, maybe a really good, maybe there's still an exotic. They still haven't announced yet. But as is right now, yeah, I'm not breaking. I'm not canceling. I'm not pushing wifey out the door and running to my PS4 and jumping on for reset day. No, they need to make this. They need to make the strikes more relevant. And we need more content. More content needs to be released. So, I await what happens. I await to see what happens in November. I honestly have no idea what they could do right now to excite me again,
to get you back. Well, they
haven't lost me? I mean, don't get me wrong, they haven't lost me. When I go back to streaming, I'm going to come back and we're going to play some D2 because I'm probably going to fall behind. Who knows? Maybe something will come out. And, I got D2 on PC coming up. So when I come back, it'll be D2 PC. But what happened to Arms Day? Like, what happened to Arms Day? They couldn't bring Arms Day over to D2. What happened? What happened to Arms Day?
He lost his paperwork when the tower fell.
He lost everything when the tower fell. You know what? Yeah. What happened?
He's collecting weapons parts to rebuild. That's
to be honest. I would have pooped my pants in excitement if Deej would have come out at TwitchCon and said, "Oh yeah, we're bringing back Prison of Elders." Whoa! Yeah, all right, yeah, I'm all about that. I love it. And I used Prison of Elders for the April update back in 2016. The 2016 April update. I used the revamped Prison of Elders, Challenge of Elders to level up to 335. I didn't even have to run a raid. I thought that was great, and I ran the crap out of Challenge of Elders, and I had a lot of fun with that, and I did it over and over and over, and I loved Prison of Elders. I did it over and over and over till I got all the gear, then I was done. But
right. Well, how do things like game rituals like Iron Banner, Trials of the Nine, Faction Rally, we got new perks, new ornaments, new weapons. Is any of that stuff going to bring you?
No, I don't. I'm not like, if it brings people to the game and people get excited about it, and I got more people to run raids with and more people to do, because Destiny is a game best enjoyed with friends. Said that a bunch of times, and when I'm playing with friends, when I'm playing with people, it's a blast. But when I'm by myself, a lot of the time you are by yourself. It's just, I don't care for a shader. I don't care about a shader. I don't care. Like, all right, cool. A new dead orbit gun. All right. So what if I have to buy it for 50,000 glimmer? I could just go and farm some glimmer. I could just go farm some glimmer, and I'll just get my 50,000 glimmer back. Again, I've never been a shader guy. I've never been a guy that gets excited for shaders. I'm like, I'll look at shader and be like, all right, that looks good. I guess I'll put that on. All right, cool. Ornaments, shaders.
My Titan is bling, bro. He's all gold. He's got more gold than a Mr. T starter set, man.
I feel like more people care about their Guardians looking cool than having a game with substance. You know what I mean? Like, do you want a game with substance, or do you, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that episode of The Simpsons where at the end, all this like information was coming, like a satellite came down with everybody's personal information. And it was like, we must tell everybody about this personal information that Major League Baseball is collecting on us. And Mark McGuire's like, well, we could do that, or I could hit big dingers for you guys. Dingers. And he starts hitting massive home runs, and everybody forgets about it. Everybody's just worried about their Guardian looking cool. I don't care about my Guardian looking cool, man. I want a game that I want stuff to do, stuff that'll get me better gear, stuff that'll power level me up, things that'll make me wanna keep grinding. But
well, and the way I got my Guardian looking like that is I had to spend money on Bright Engrams.
There you go. Spend money on Bright Engrams. Boom.
That's what I had to do. So, but I mean, I don't have regret for doing that. Like, I wasn't forced to do that. No. Some people might say, well, I'm part of the problem. Hey, that's fine. But I don't feel that way. Like, these are still businesses. They're still trying to make money. Like, whatever.
I've never gotten pissy about microtransactions. They are what they are.
Yeah.
There's microtransactions in life. Yeah, can I get some extra cheese on that burger? That'd be $1.25 on that cheese. That's fine. Throw that cheese. Microtransactions in life, man. Yo, you want to drive down this highway and escape all this traffic? Well, you got to pay a toll of $5. I'm done. $5. There you go. Skip all this traffic.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before. There are microtransactions in life. Yeah, can I get that soda large instead of medium? Sure, that's another 45 cents. Do it, man.
So here's another little tidbit here from TwitchCon. Clarion Calls, which starting in season 1, and I'm reading from the Mulehorn article here, will allow you to earn double XP in activities while working with your clan. This will help Guardians obtain bright engrams and secure that seasonal loot before it is gone forever. Season 2 will feature new emotes, ships, sparrows, and ghosts. So we're basically turning Destiny into Overwatch at this point, and saying,
I mean, it works. It works for Overwatch, and you had a good point of why it works for Overwatch. But yeah.
Yeah, it works for Overwatch as cosmetic stuff because every character is set the way it is and you play to your play style, period. Destiny is based on guns. You have 3 different characters to choose from. You know, you're going to pick multiple ways they look, whatever. But again, they're padding this. Get into the Dawning. Don't miss this because once it's gone, it's gone. To me, it's nothing that I'm like, I got to make sure I'm not.
And you could probably get it in a bright angle.
Oof, yeah. But the other thing is, with the Dawning, we're going to be able to have snowball fights and play ice hockey.
So many
For
people
you
are
guys that are
right
just listening, I just got the biggest eye roll ever.
Because so many people are playing soccer at the farm right now. A spot that they promoted like crazy and nobody goes to anymore.
Yeah.
There's zero reason to go to the farm. Zero.
I haven't been back since the we can go back to the Traveler or whatever.
That's not. I hurt my neck a little bit rolling my eyes there. That was kind of I think that was a hard neck roll. Hard neck roll. It's just sad, man, because I feel like they took a step back. Like Destiny 1, I saw what they did. You know, at the end of Destiny 1, I was like, all right, like look at this, look what they've left here for us here for Destiny 1. Destiny 2 is gonna be pretty good. Destiny 2 is gonna be pretty good. And then no. and then no, you know? They took away our extra cheese.
Yeah, they nerfed way too many things. The unfortunate thing is that, like PvP, why are we still in the same menu that we were at the end of D1 with a lower player base, with the lower population? We should be able to pick Control, pick Clash, pick Rumble. Like, why are all these things gone? What is happening here? Why? I just don't know. I don't know. There's
somebody, they told me, oh, with a current gun economy, Rumble would be horrible. Like, so what?
Let it be horrible. We still want to play it. We still want the option. Yeah. It would give us something to do, to jump into PvP and know that there's a chance that Supremacy is going to come up. I don't even want to play it.
Yeah, I want to be able to choose Control. I want to be able to choose Supremacy if that's what you want. I want what happened to Rift. Why'd they take Rift away? Rift was fun.
They can keep Rift, but that's that's neither here nor there.
I liked Rift.
That's okay. You're allowed to.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just I've never been. I don't care for shaders. Like, I'm not gonna go in the tower and be like, ooh, look at this gear this guy is wearing. When did he? Look at this shader this guy. Like every once in a while, I'll go, ooh, that looks nice, but I don't care. If I ever go to go, oh, where'd I get that gear? Oh, I played during hunting. Oh, okay, cool. Can I get that gear again? No, it's fine. It's fine. What are the perks on that gear? Nothing. What are the perks on that gear? Nothing. All right, then what? Like, no one's gonna be like. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that meme. It's kind of like that meme on the internet. It's like, hey, check it out. This guy. He played a lot of Dawning. See, no one cares.
That's like the scene from Jurassic Park.
The scene from Jurassic Park. Yeah, that's the meme now. It's become a meme. The scene from Wayne Knight. Guys, this guy's CIA. He's CIA. See, no one cares. That's exactly how it's gonna be. This guy grinded with his clan to get all those shaders. No one cares. No one cares.
Dawson, we have Dawson here.
Yeah, Dawson. Yeah, exactly. No, that's CIA. Dawson's here. See, no one cares.
Yeah,
no one cares.
And I mean, at the end of the day, it's like we always say, we see the potential with Destiny, and that's it. We see what we were promised a lot, right? I mean, there's always been that promise of what Destiny will be and how it actually turned out. Subcult says at this point, Destiny 2 is the equivalent of Super Mario Bros. 2. Some people might like it, but it's no Super Mario Bros. Ooh.
Oh, I love Super Mario Bros. 2. I guess I'm one of those people.
So do I, but that's just more because of the story of getting that game and everything back in the day. I think it had to do with how young I was at the time too. So
I don't even remember. All I know is one day I was at my house and I started playing it. I'm like, oh,
why is
Mario? All I know is one day my mom said, "Here, Super Mario Brothers 2, sweet," and start playing.
Yeah, it was not that way for me. Every time my mom would go out, she'd come back empty-handed.
I honestly didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about where are my blocks, where are my turtles, where are my Goombas. No, I was like, oh, cool. You get to pick stuff up off the ground and throw it at people. I like it. and then at the end, yeah, I was about to say that joke, Subcolt. Then at the end, I'm like, oh, it was all a dream. Cool. I mean, I was a kid there. I had fun with the game.
That means it's going to go back to normal when we're done. Okay, great.
Yeah, I love the flying. Yeah, I love the. I mean, that game releases now as a 35-year-old, and I'm like, what's Nintendo doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Nintendo?
Yeah, what's happening?
What's happening here? Hey, listen. Oh my God, that thing shoots eggs out of its face, and I got to land on the egg and pick it up and throw it back at it. Sweet. Ooh, look, a flying carpet.
Right. Yeah, everything was cool back then. Everything was cool. We had low expectations. It was nice.
Very low. Yeah,
it was nice. Well, hey, let's talk real quick about your current situation with Twitch and what you're doing.
My current situation. Well, I'm currently just taking a little hiatus. It's not going to be super long. It's not going to be super long. It's not going to be super short either. But I'm just currently taking a quick little hiatus. So I normally do stream Monday through Fridays at 6 a.m. on my channel, twitch.tv/Garden Outpost. But I am taking a little hiatus right now. I've just been having lots of technical issues here at the office. The internet has just been a nightmare. There really is nothing. I can't move out of here. I can't go back streaming at home. I can't go back to streaming at home. So I'm kind of just stepping away from it for a little while to kind of refresh myself. Like I said, I got a job again. I'm finally working again. So I'm going to go ahead and get back into working. I've already told them, when I do come back, I will be able to I will be able to stream normally at my normal time. So it's not like I'm going to be changing up times or anything. So when I come back, normal times, we'll be back to it. But I just wanted to step away from it, man. I felt like it was consuming me too much. Like I was, the reason that the internet wasn't working, and I was having technical issues with my computer and technical issues with this and that. And it was consuming me, you know what I mean? And it was turning me into this bad person, so I kind of just wanted to, I just want to step back away from it and come back, more refreshed when I'm ready to go. And hopefully, I'm kind of working on these, issues, working on the, I'm letting Comcast do their thing and fix the internet. Slowly it's getting better. I'm already sounding better. Like you said, I'm sounding better and looking clearer than I did last week. Last week
you could have said looking sexier.
Looking. Yeah. So and sometimes it's good to step back from it, man. A lot of us get consumed with content creation. We need to, you need to be constantly on. Sometimes a good little break, stepping back from it. Break is good for you mentally, physically, everything. So that way when you come back, you're refreshed and ready to go. I haven't lost my love for it. This is why I'm taking the break, because I don't want to lose my love for it. You know what I mean? I don't want to come in here and be stressed out about the internet's possibly not working. How long can I do a stream? What am I sounding like? What am I looking like? Is my PC gonna freeze today? So just taking a little step back and I'll be back. I'll definitely be back to streaming. I'm not going to be taking a hiatus from the Loopcast. I'll still be here every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time on N64 Josh's channel. N64 Josh. But I am taking a step back. Again, I'm going to concentrate on my new job and then concentrate on what I can do better once I do come back. What can I do different? What can I do different? How can I improve the stream? And I feel like being away from it will help me out a little bit.
How has it been at home since you've decided to take a break? Because it's been, I know it's only been a couple days, but
it's only been a couple days. It's been fine. I've been sleeping normal. Thank goodness. I've been able to wake up at a normal hour, so it's good. Yeah, I wake up in the morning. I I help me and my wife get the baby ready for school. We have coffee together. We have breakfast together, and yeah, it's been relaxing, and I've been able to spend more time with my daughter. More daughter time than before because when I used to stream at home, my daughter would wake up and she'd see me. She'd see me there. She'd see me there. She'd run into the streaming room and give me a hug. And ever since I moved here, I've actually been spending less time with my daughter, which is kind of made me sad. So yeah, it's been fine the last 2 days. Listen, will I miss it in a week or two? Of course, ain't nothing like streaming every morning and having fun, with the viewers and such. But yeah, I just been stressed out, and I felt that these external issues that's been going on, all these external issues were starting to affect my stream, and I don't ever want it to affect. I always want the stream to be a fun place for my viewers. Bye.
So, did you see Destinot's comment there?
Less salt, more nudity. Nice. You might have to go to Hitbox for that one. I don't think you can do that on Twitch. Maybe Mixer.
Oh man. Well, hey, you know what? That's a tough choice to make, but I mean, sometimes you got to do it, right? I mean,
yeah.
And even on the daily for me, there's times that I'm like, I feel guilty that I have not been streaming much. The last month, I have not been streaming nearly as much, but I hit that like 10 p.m. and I'm like, I really want to stream, but I'm going to be tired and it's not going to be good content. And I end up just like watching a few episodes of whatever and then crashing.
Same here. I got a bunch of subscribers that subscribe to my channel and they pay for my, they pay $4.99 a month or $24.99 or $9.99, whatever amount they subscribe to. And yeah, I started feeling bad for them and for the regular viewer as well, because I was putting up these awful streams that I was the only thing I was doing in these streams were complaining and crying about my internet and complaining and crying about how my PC was freezing. So I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted to, fix myself here, worry about the internet off, off air, and then come back when everything's good to go. Come back when everything's, like, am I saying that there'll never, ever be another problem? No, there'll always be problems. There's always going to be problems. Always going to be some hiccup that gets in your way. But I want it to be minimal. I want it to be minimal. Like, honestly, if you've seen my streams for the past month, I've maybe been able to stream 2 or 3 times a week the last month. And if it's just a short stream where my internet starts to crash and I'm just complaining about the internet all the time. Mm-hmm. That's not the kind of streams I want to. I want to put up streams where we're having fun, where we're chatting, where we're interacting together, where we're playing video games and just having a good time, man. I just can't. I just didn't want. I felt like my streams are starting to become negative. I was starting to become negative. I didn't want.
Yeah, you don't want that. You have to evaluate yourself. And, it's been said that if you enjoy your hobby, don't make it a job. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that can be a very true statement, but
that's another thing, man. It was getting to a point where I was really stressed. Like every single sub I'd lose, I'd get a white hair because I'd stressed out about it. And not that I ever did it, but silently I was kind of like, looking at my stream going, nobody dropping bits. Come on, there's nobody subbing. Come on, because it was my only source of income for a while. And now finally getting back to work is going to take some pressure off of that, where I could kind of just like, I got a job, and this is my hobby. If I get more subs, if I get more bids, and again, it's cool. It's just it's just icing on icing on the cake. And I know you're a sub Ghostwriter in chat right now. It's just icing on the cake. So I kind of want to take that pressure off of myself and and so that's where. So the day I come back, there's gonna be a more relaxed Guardian Outpost.
That's good, man. That's good. It's healthy. I'm glad you're doing it. So we do miss you though. I miss my mornings. My mornings with Dave.
Yeah,
I know.
Trust me, I miss everybody. I miss everybody that comes in there. I miss, showing my D. I miss playing birthday sex. I miss. Of course, I miss all that stuff, man. And I miss getting raided and getting swifty with people.
For anybody that has no clue what you're.
No, don't even explain. Don't even explain. Just leave it right there. I miss showing my D on stream. I miss giving people birthday sex. Yeah, I miss all that stuff. And yeah. And I miss laughing and somebody saying something funny in chat and I start cracking up, or me saying something dumb and I start cracking up. So yeah, but I feel like a lot of that stuff recently has been few and far in between. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I want to get back to that. So I just want to kind of get away from it, and let Comcast. I'm still in contact with Comcast. Hey, when are you guys gonna finally fix my internet? Probably won't be for a while. So, that's it. That's about it. Yeah. So yeah, birthday sex and showing the D. Yeah.
All the tweets I'm gonna get because of that. Okay, so
my daughter was listening to
that's the tweets I get. Yep.
She asked me, "What is the D?"
Yeah, it's this podcast is brought to you by the letter D.
It's
just like an episode of Sesame Street. Oh my gosh. So where can people find you right now, my friend?
Right now on Twitter, twitter.com/Guardian Outpost. I guess at Guardian Outpost, you can find me there. You can still follow my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Guardian Outpost. Twitch.tv/Guardian Outpost. You can still go there. You can still follow the channel. And I'll be back. I'm not going to be gone for 6 months. I'm not going to be gone for 3 months. But I'm not going to be gone for like a week or 2 weeks either. But I'll be back, we got the end of October coming up here. Got one more week left in October, and then November's coming up, and maybe we'll get back. Maybe we'll get back before maybe we'll get back before my birthday, or maybe after my birthday. Maybe after my birthday I'll come back, and we'll see. I haven't even thought about that yet, but I'm just stepping away from it, and I'm not and I'm not mad at anybody that unsubs to my channel. I totally understand people want to unsub to your channel. You sub to somebody because they're live and you like their content. If they're not live, there's no content to like. So I fully understand if people want to unsub. I just know that once we get back and once we're back in the swing of things, I'm fully confident that those people will come back. And I can't wait to see what Destiny 2 has coming for us in November. I'll be paying attention to everything that they got to say coming up in November. But if you see me out there in the wild, I'm still playing. Gamer tag is Guardian Outpost on Xbox One and on PS4. And I'll give everybody my BattleNet later on.
There we go, guys. You're gonna find me on Twitch, N64Josh. We do the show live, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday nights. Come hang out with us live. It's a good time. You're also gonna find me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. It's all N64Josh. And you can follow me on all those places. If you'd like to get yourself a free book from Audible, free audiobook, go to audibletrial.com/thelootcast and pick up a book there. Also, if you'd like to get yourself a sweet gaming chair, it's comfortable, affordable. opseat.com, coupon code GO. That's it, guys. That's it. If you have a second, leave us a review on iTunes. We really, really appreciate that. If you are pissed about our salt, forgive us. Like, we love Destiny. We just want to see it in a place where we feel like playing on a more regular basis. It's great with friends. I love playing with friends, but not a carrot there right now. So let us know what you think. You know, hit us up on Twitter, whatever. Become a part of the conversation. It'd be awesome. Thank you, everybody that's here with us live. Mega Magwitch, Ghost Rider, Subcult, Destinaut. I know there's a handful more. Sneaky Sniper. Did I say Mega Magwitch? I feel like I did. Maybe I said it twice. Captain Logan. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We will see you guys next week. All right, chat. Let's go raid somebody, huh?
Let's go raid somebody. Yeah, man. Like, you know, I don't want people to think that I hate Destiny. I don't. Listen, when I come back to stream, I'm going to stream Destiny. Just want things to do, man. Just give me do.
I looked up while we were talking. The development cycle for Halo is always 3 years, and it's not half the game to make that Destiny is. So Destiny should be at a 4 to 6 year dev cycle, at least, in my opinion.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Hey, let's go see my boy Tardy. He's a good guy.
Tardy!
Let's hit him with a loot cast raid, guys.
Mega Man, I heard that you hate Destiny and streaming the D. Care to comment? You heard wrong.
All right, guys. Let's hit Tardy with a loot cast raid. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week. No Geo. Well, no, Geo will be here, but I'm saying no Geo stream. But we'll see you next week.
It is Halloween. Are you going to take your daughter out?
Yes, we took her to a birthday party this past Saturday, and she